we got a mic. Welcome back to Let's Clone. My name would be Toast, and yesterday I tried to record a video where I was going to implement my controller, and I'm pretty sure my controller is broken, so got to make a purchase before we do that. But it's another part of the dungeon crawler. Gonna toss in maybe an hour or so of fixing up some of the player movement and adding in the basics of enemies, I guess. Why not? Let's go. So I'm gonna still just be using, okay. Wow. Right off the bat. Okay, we got one freeze out of the way. Let's see what GameMaker can do for us now. I'm going to make, I guess they're not going to animate yet, but we're going to make player directions. I want this to be maybe 6-axis or 8-axis movement. So sprite player, whoops. We'll do walk, right. We're gonna walk up, and then the right and left I can flip, so I can't flip the others. We're going to have a walk down, and then the left will just be a flip of this. So walk right. Let's get into here. I think the easiest way for me to do this is just going to be to draw kind of like an indicator that actually, here we're going to do, I want to find out where the center line is of this square. Alright, so now, do I not have, I keep thinking it's Photoshop where I can just kind of grab the correct color. Oh god, Steven, you suck. There it is. Why can't, oh, because I'm still selected on that. Stop it. All right, give me the green. Yeah, so I think this will be suitable. Just telling it to be in whatever direction. And cover those up. All right, so walking right. Walking up will be easier. Walking left will just be here. Come into here, image, mirror. Yes. Walking down. Will just be boop, 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 boop. Okay. That's not what I wanted. So I've got those. Now I need my corner directions. Player. Oops. Walk upright. Why not? I can flip that for the walk. Up, left, image, mirror. Do walk down right. I think I did 4. And then flipperoo for down left. Nothing fancy until I get some animations. I don't even know why I'm doing this yet. I don't think it's too helpful for the development of this. But It's got to happen. We got nothing. All right. So it's a player. I'll organize that later. Objects, player objects. Somewhere in my step event. Here's my state machine. In the state machine, I think I will actually, yeah. So in idle. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. No. Function. In my idle, I will actually, this is trigger walk state idle animation image sprite index is equal to sprite. What do I have in my create event? Because I think I'm going to do all this the more correct way. Initialize state machine input type. We're not using that. This was me fucking up the controller. Well, my controller fucking up on me. Animation states. Sure, we're going to say anim idle is equal to sprite player idle, which I did not name it. Fuck it, we're just gonna call it sprite player. Anim walk right is equal to sprite player. Yeah, walk right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to have right, I'm going to have an up right, I'm going to have an up, we'll have an up left, we will have a left, we have a down left, we've got a down, and we have a down right. Up right, up, up left, left, down left, down, down right. Yeah, that seems to be good. Anim current is equal to anim idle. Neat. So my step event here, we're going to say anim current is equal to anim idle. Here I'm going to have to do things. I'll do it before the collision. Animation handler. Sprite index is equal to animation current. Now dash, I don't have anything yet. We're not going to have anything yet. And here we're doing the player basic movements, which I'm just setting my, I think we'll do the walk animation handler. We're going to do not switches. I think these have to be nested if statements for now, at least until I think of a better way to do it. So if h is h speed does not equal 0 and v speed is equal to 0, anim current is equal to anim walk right. I'm just going to make this more distinguishing. Walk right. I should, we're going to put this in a script. That's all I'm doing anyways. Script player step draw states script player step anim walk. I need to make a snippet for this function. Step anim walk. Description is apply correct walking animation. I don't have any things that I need. Let me just connect this correctly. Come on. Script. Player state animation for walk. Walk animation handler. Good. And so now I just walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think. Walk right. Walk. Upright is if this is, oh wow, I fucked that up. Not equal to 0. So this is greater than or equal to 0, and here is less, no, not greater than equal to. So greater than 0, less than 0, then this will be upright. All right. Yeah, so right is this, left. All right, we're good. Then here, left would be if this is equal to 0 and this is, no, you idiot, less than 0, greater than 0 for right, less than 0 for this, equal to 0 for that. Little Casey. So that's right, up, right, fuck. I forgot up and up left. Up, this is equal to 0, this is less than 0, and then up left would be if this is less than 0 and this is less than 0, and left is good. Down left is this is less than 0, this is greater than 0. Oh shit, I still gotta change all those. It's fine, I'll go back. Down would be if this is 0, this is greater than 0. And then down right would be, this stuff's all super tedious. Greater. All right, so then here I have right, I have upright, I have up, I have up left, we have a left, we have a down left, we've got a down, and we've got a down right. Oh, Vim. Let's see what that does quick. Should be enough just to get the player with its little arrows moving. Yeah. Good. So now I at least have placeholders where I can put in the animations for walking for whatever direction is correct. What did I make for dash? Dash doesn't have anything. So here, let's say, come on, let me scroll. So my dash state, I think I always go back to my idle. So I think from here what I could do is image blend is equal to see white, because I think in my dash I go, yeah, I always go back to idle. Dash animation handler. It's not going to actually handle anything right now, but we're going to say image blend is equal to aqua. So that should make me bluish. And then when I hit idle, I'll go back to white, and then I'll immediately jump back into my walk. Oh, well, blue and yellow is green. So there you have it. Yeah, that works for me. All right, I'm just testing if the dash kind of like hits around a corner correctly, which it seems to. Cool. Now, a couple things I want to do is I would like to make an enemy player, and I would also possibly like to make a half step height object that I can jump over. Let's see what we don't need. Don't need those open. Sprites, we don't need the player. Create a group. Enemies, we're gonna do a sprite enemy. It's the first one, so it doesn't matter. We're going to actually take this. Fuck, I don't want to do it like that. Delete this. Yes. Open this boy up. Copy it. Paste it. Yes. What's going on? Whoa. That's not at all what I thought would happen. What is he? Yeah, let's not do that. This guy can. Oh, god damn it. Delete. Okay. Delete. It tells me that the delete key is okay. I guess that doesn't work. Now give me this boy. Sprite enemy. Put him there. I do have, what is this, 2 pixels? Yeah, 2 pixels from there, from the bottom. So let us resize the canvas. We're gonna go up 32, pinning him to the top. Little stubby boy. That's too stubby of a boy. Why can't I undo? There we go. So resize, pin this here. We'll go 48 up to the top. So he's not a super stubby boy. Let's get rid of a couple pixels from the bottom. Let's make him a red boy. Actually that should be decent. Where that is, his collision mask is not good. So I went up, what, 16, I think. So I need to go from the top, minus 16, that would be 18. Bottom would be 16, that would be 44, 43, no, 45, right? This, I feel retarded asking my phone for this one. Although if I got it right, then I don't think I feel retarded. That's a calendar, not a calculator. 61 minus 16, 45. Don't doubt yourself. Cool, so we have an enemy, sprite, objects, group, enemies, object, enemy. Give this boy that, give this boy, well, don't give him that yet. Step. Here we'll say depth is equal to negative y. And then we're just gonna, oh man, I can't just place him into the room. Where's my system? Step, so here we have, depending on my rooms, restart game in my world. Toggle load seed spawn apples is if I do shift and a left click. Oh shit, I still gotta do that thing with the apples. And you know what, I guess we'll do it here as well. Just for now, I'm just gonna play in the world. Spawn enemy, it'll be instead of shift, I'll do, I did not say anything about you. Control, I'll do command. Do I not have a command option? Okay. Control it is. If we do control and left button, then we're going to add object enemy. Just see how it looks, see how it goes. How do I want this guy to walk? I'm probably gonna give him a range. See, shift and click gives me an apple. Control and click does not. Show debug message, spawn, sapwoom. I'm cool with that, sapwoom. Yeah, that's weird. I can definitely spawn an apple. Okay, so I guess control isn't something that I'm allowed to do. What if I do like left shift and then here I do right shift. I keep trying to save with Vim commands. It gets me. Okay, there we got that, and there we, okay. So we have this, I have the ability to kind of bump around him. He hides behind things well. Nope, maybe he doesn't. Oh, well, I guess he's not gonna be able to walk into those. Cool. I think mostly like my player stuff is gonna be super scripted. I should probably make add a group. Enemies. What do I have in the create event? For states. Ah, damn it, I'm gonna have states. I don't think I need to make another enumerator. I think I can actually use this one for the enemies. Is that true? Let me see. If I go into this boy, if I say e state is equal to states dot idle, I don't think that's gonna give me any problems. I'm not actually trying to call it, but I think it would give me problems if it wasn't settable. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let me get rid of that spawn. Where's my system? All right, so I think that works for me. So his step event. Oh, here we're gonna say no. Enemies. Wow. Enemy state is equal to states. No. Dot idle gonna have a step, so we're going to switch around E state case states dot idle break case states dot walk break. I'm also going to want a chase, which I don't have yet. Which would be show me the money. Okay. Here, script enemy. Do I put them in states? Yeah. States idle. Did I didn't capitalize on those. I should have, but I'm going to stick to that, and then that, and then that. Here. Walk, and then here. Chase. Like the bank. Create a group for states. Give me the money. Add function. You know what I'm gonna. I don't think the multi-pipeline character works for this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Script underscore function name at description. I think that's not really enough to merit putting a snippet together, is it? Do I have something for F? No, I don't have something for function, but I could. I guess I could do something with parameters. I want to build a snippet for this, but I don't think it's going to be helpful because it's only a couple lines that I need often. Script enemy state idle a description handle enemy idle state. I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough. Enemy state idle. Why? Oh shit. Script enemy state idle duplicate it walk walk chase okay, so we've got our scripts. If I play it, it'll hopefully tell me that they exist. Okay, script enemy states idle. Oh, I did state. You know what, we're just gonna do state. You suck. Cool, so idle state. What do I want to do if it's idle, and what do I want to do if it's walking? Let's toss him into the walk state first. So if he's in his walk state, he needs to have h speed is equal to what is my player's movement like? Inventory doesn't need all those, doesn't need state machine. That's the one that I pulled that from already. Yeah, so here, give him some movement variables. H speed, movement speed. He doesn't need a dash. He doesn't need a dash. He does need a direction. Whoa, not what I wanted. So then here in his walk speed, H speed is going to be movement speed multiplied by choose of 0, 1, and 2. I don't care. You're just gonna be a wacky guy for now. Vertical speed, choose between 0, 1, and 2. No. 2? Fucking stupid. There we go. So you're just going all sporadic like. I should have kept you open. Player, step event. My collision detection is probably identical. I don't think I made this at all care. Nope, solids, we're good. And actually, did I set my, yes, I apply the motions inside of that guy. Inventory pickup, enter doors, we don't need any of that. Yeah, okay, we might be able to see this little guy just kind of bounce around for a bit. Let's see. That's about what I thought would happen. Is kind of neat. Now, what if I just give him a random duration every time I go? Yeah, so we're gonna start him off in idle. And we're going to, oh my God, you suck. And then we're going to alarm 0 is equal to, well, 3 seconds. This will be a pretty temporary functionality. Alarm 0 step states I'm not going to do anything for in here. If it's idle, then enemy state is equal to states.walk. You suck. And then if it is walking, then enemy state is equal to states.idle. I suck again. If I am idle, I'm going to walk, then I'm going to say that enemy direction is equal to choose any number that I can. If enemy walk, then I'm going to say h speed is equal to 0, vertical speed is equal to 0, direction doesn't matter. And then here in my walking condition, I'm going to say that h speed is equal to length in the direction of x at my movement speed in my enemy direction. I'm going to say that my vertical speed is very much the same. I'm going to come back to my create event and I'm going to give this boy a slowdown. All right. Every 3 seconds, he's going to toggle between idle and not. He's going to pick a random direction and kind of move around for a bit. He's got nothing going on for 3 seconds. I should denote that somehow he walked in a pretty stupid direction. Walk somewhere else. Come on. come on. Now, is that drawn on my player? Draw GUI. It is. So here, if I cut this out, plam it into this guy, global draw, that should be fine. But then if I do my enemy state, it's not at all what I intended that to be used for. I don't even know why I created it. It was kind of dumb. Okay. Am I not calling randomize anywhere? Why are you not setting back to idle? Oh shit, that's why. So never alarm 0 is equal to what am I doing? Oh yeah. Three seconds. Create system. After my room start, when I start my world, I'm now randomizing set seed with, yeah, I'm setting the seed to this and I'm generating my world, right? What if I do, what if I set randomize after this? Whoa. Sorry, homie. Randy James, you just called me, but I'm recording, so I'll call you back after. But this would have been last week, so you already know. Let's get here. Okay, so my maps are still generating correctly. Here's this guy. He's idle. He still chose to walk right first. Pick another direction, dude. All right, there's something going wrong in what I'm telling him to do. If he's only walking to the right, alarm, those are set equal to 0. Choose a random number. Here we're going to show debug message of happy Sunday to you too, homie. A direction. Yeah, I'll let you know. I can't type. So I'm going to print the direction, but then I'm going to come out here. Horizontal speed is movement speed in my direction, length their X, length their Y, vertical speed. This should be fucking going in wherever I want it to go. Unless I'm only setting my, whatchamacallit? Dude, no worries. Look at this guy, he's idled. 360. Okay, why did you pick 360? 360, what? Why are you doing that? Did I get this wrong? Oh. That's pretty funny to me. I just told it to pick 360. That was a special moment. All right. Cool. Cool. weird. Okay, so he's just gonna pick random directions. And then let's see. For now, that works. And then if, all right, so if I'm idle, I'm going to, actually, I'm only going to stay idle for 1 second. I'm going to keep walking for 2 seconds. Actually, I'm going to stay idle for 0.5 seconds, and I'm going to walk for 2 seconds. If I am chasing, I'm not going to call this again, which means I have to pay attention to that. Now step. If I'm idle, I'm not going to do it for now. If I am here, I'm going to say trigger chase state if local variable for my distance is equal to distance to object player. So I'm going to say if less than distance is greater than or equal to site. We're going to say 128. Fuck, I'm going to give it a variable. Create. Attack / chase variables. Chase speed. No, I'm just going to. Fuck it, I don't know. There's my direction. I'm going to say distance. I can do distance to where, site distance, aggro range, aggro distance is 128. And then I'm going to do a draw event. Draw self, draw aggro range, temporarily, draw set, color just see red, draw circle, can't spell. What are my things that I need? So I need X, Y, radius will be aggro distance, outline true. Just to see if that looks like enough of a range coming into here. If this is the case, then I would like to enemy state is equal to states dot chase. In my states dot chase, I would like to no variable direction is direction to player. No, just direction is equal to direction point direction. Sure. From me to player and then I will say horizontal speed is equal to length in direction length direction x at length, you know, we're gonna have a chase speed, and then my direction. No, fuck, we're still gonna call this enemy direction, but here we're going to say enemy direction is equal to my new direction. And then here, I just need a C speed, move speed, chase speed is equal to 2, still slower than my player. Enemy direction, all that, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to say, well, here I will get variable distance to my player. We'll just do this, yeah. Is equal to distance to object player if here I'm going to say idle trigger and say if distance is greater than aggro distance, then enemy state is equal to states dot idle, then alarm 0 is equal to, we'll just give it 1 second. I think that could work. Yeah. I would like to draw, yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, we'll see. So while it's idle, he's doing nothing. If he's walking and he sees me within his range, he will chase me at a faster speed. If I can escape that range, then I am Gucci. Right now he's going to walk like an idiot and he'll just walk into something and go for the displacement. So I'm going to open that up. I'm going to have him here. So right now he's idle. That cunt. Enemy draw line draw text stat is equal to underscore string. That is in my GUI because I have a chase and I didn't set it. Case states dot chase string is equal to okay, chase. How long has this been going on? Just to see. 45 or 47? All right, we'll probably be finishing it up pretty soon. Oops. Give him, I should throw him into the mini-map. So he's idle. He's walking, he's idle. He is not idle right now. What is happening? Okay. Oh no, this is not the correct boy. Get out of that boy. Here. Alarm. If I am idle, I'm going to pick a new direction. Get rid of this. I'm going to change my state to walk. If I am walking, I'm going to set myself still and I'm going to change my state to idle. Those are fine. Step events. In my idle, I am actually doing nothing. Just to double check, we'll set everything back. Those should be fine. They shouldn't matter. Actually, then here we will do image blend see white. While I am walking, I'm setting my things to that. Image blend is equal to see what happens if I mix red and yellow. Now if I am chasing, I am actually, let me come back to my walk quick. That's my idle. So here I'm walking. I'm getting the distance to the player. If the distance, this is a mistake. So if the distance is less than my aggro distance, then I'm going to set myself up to chase. Then in my chase, if the distance is greater than my aggro distance, then I'm going to set myself up to idle. This is where I was having that problem before. I was setting my stuff to walk and then I was throwing myself right into the idle. But in my chase, let's do an image blend is equal to C green, just so I'm looking a little bit different every time. All right, so he's an idle boy. He's a walking boy. He's an idle boy. He should walk for a lot. Oh, God, I did that wrong. I did that 0.5 here. This is where I wanted to do 2 seconds. Then I would stay idle for half a second. This should be a little bit better. He should be walking around. He should chase me when he has to. Yada, 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 yada. Let me give me an open world. Where's this boy? He's an idle kid. He's a walking kid. He's an idle kid. That's what happens when death. You are not in your death state. You don't even have that. Okay, but if I get out of here, he's now idle. Why did he call it death? Why are you calling this when you should be calling this? Oh, because I didn't set a break. Okay, so it's not even worth testing again. Neat. Now let's come into my system in my step event, my world step event, because I think it's the same either way. Toggle the minimap. Nope, I'm gonna actually need to do it in my draw boy. Draw the world, draw the minimap. In my world, I'm drawing the path, I'm drawing the door, I'm drawing the player, I'm drawing the camera box. So here, I'm drawing the enemy. We're going to say if instance exists, object enemy. We're going to draw me a red. I could just use player. I'm not gonna. Enemy X, enemy Y, object, enemy, object, enemy, divided by those. Copy, pasty boy, copy, pasty boy. Okay. If I have an enemy in the game, I'm going to draw him on the minimap. Bingo, bango, zingo, zango. If I have multiple, I just run a loop and I check through all the instances of the enemy and I draw that exact same thing. I'm going to come up here. We're going to add that kid over there. He is now wandering around like a good old baby enemy boy. He's chasing me like a good old dunce. He doesn't know how to move around blocks. Nice. I can get away with them quite on the easy. Awesome. Let me just tell him not to change colors because it looks ridiculous. Get rid of this. Oops. Get rid of this. Where are you? There you go. Get rid of the green. Here we are going to identify player. Oh, you suck. Identify player direction and distance. Here is move towards player, idle, all that jazz. Here, if I am idle, I am setting this to white. I don't need to do that. I'm having him stand still, which I don't know if I need to do, but just in case. Stop moving, just in case. Here, walk in given direction. Come on. Don't do this. We say lose, in quotes, lose sight of player. I'll give myself some quotes. Why not? Alarm. Actually, I don't need to tell it not to walk here because I'll handle that in there. Setting a new direction, changing over. Draw the GUI's fine. Drawing, we can get rid of the draw because that doesn't help me too much anymore, I don't think. Oh, I want the draw GUI. Delete. I missed. Delete. Really quick, I just want to not count my inventory at 0. Where the fuck do I take care of this? Inventory. Interact with inventory. Toggle inventory. No. First inventory set. Toggling. Item pickup. This would be it for my apples. Item. So if count equals 0, here I am in inventory is equal to true. It's in this slot +1. Else if it's full. Here, instance destroy. This is look for empty inventory slot. Delete item from game room. If instance of inventory 0 is equal to 0, then collect the item. I think check if the item is in the inventory. And then I'm adding +1 to that. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here. If it is in the inventory, then I'm deleting it from the world, and then I'm adding it with its new count. Okay, so then look for empty inventory slot because it is not in the inventory. If this item has a count of 0, what is that could be it. I think that was just pretty stupid of me for defaulting to having an empty spot. Apple, 1 apple. I can delete it. Oh, I haven't given myself the ability to drag and put it anywhere. Okay. Neat. I am content. That'll be it for today. We've got a placeholder start for our player to be animated. Now we can look in any of the 8 directions that we can walk, although I still don't have controller input yet, but I'll get there eventually. We've got a basic enemy, has a very basic state machine. He can now walk and be idle and chase the player. No collisions with the player yet, no damage or anything. I don't have any idea where we're going with this game. Just kind of giving myself an hour and seeing what I can do. Thank you so much for watching. My name would be Toast, and I'll be back again. There could be a delay, or I might be missing a few videos with all of this virus stuff that's going on. The cafe that I go to use their internet so I can upload, I don't know if they're going to stay open. If they do close, I'm going to go down and check if they leave their Wi-Fi on so I can just sit outside the front door and upload some content. But yeah, I'll try to get a few videos up before they close down, and I'll do my best to keep anybody updated. Thanks so much. Peace.